Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Freelancer. My name is Marlo and this is part 2 of our play through the story mode of this game. When we left off, we had just finished our first mission. We had gotten some money. We used it to upgrade our ship. Now, I remember telling you last time that I had turned off something called transitional animations. Let me tell you what that is. When you go to the the commodities dealer or the equipment dealer, as you would go to these, there'd be these big swooping camera movements. Normally, there would be, but I turned those off because the recording was just absolutely freaking out when I had them on. So, but those are normally in the game. We didn't go in the bar last time. Let's go in the bar. I don't really think there's anything that we can do in there. There are some jobs that we can take on. We're not going to do that because we need to get back out into space for another story mission, but pretty soon we're going to be doing these sorts of jobs. So we'll come back to that later. We can talk to the bartender. This guy might offer us, the opportunity to pay him a bribe. And that guy doesn't seem to want to talk to us very much. Let's talk to these guys and just kind of see what it's like.
Hey, you looking for something?
Have anything?
I don't know you. First time here?
Yeah, guess so.
Well, man, I work for Border World Exports. It's a sweet deal with the guys who own this base. Pure profit for us. Card? Looks good. Your rep will get you whacked. I can fix it for a fee.
Yeah? What's up?
So here's the offer. We could stand to have a better reputation with the Bounty Hunters Guild. He could fix it for us for 90,000 credits. The low, low price of 90,000 credits. Of course, that would have negative consequences with certain other groups like the Xenos, the Red Hessians, which is a pirate organization, and the Outcasts. That's the drug cartel I mentioned in the introduction video. We're going to decline because we don't have 90,000 credits.
I think I'm staying away from this one.
We'll meet again, Trent.
Now, these conversations can be kind of awkward. They're made up of canned, very generic responses and by both characters until the text box comes up. So you can click through them, which we will probably do from now on because, well, it's just painful otherwise. But the interesting thing is that this character does have a name. I think I have that turned off, like a little mouse over thing that would tell you what his name is. But he will remember that we have met before. If we were to come back to him 2 or 3 times, now he might not be here the next time we landed on the planet, but if we came back to this planet several times, he's going to be here some of those times. And he would remember that he had spoken to us and had interactions with us in the past. And he might offer us a mission, or he might offer some information, or he might offer a different bribe than the one he's offering right now. So let's talk to the bartender. We're going to skip through the conversation because they are kind of painful and see what information he has for us.
What's going on there?
You just hit escape. Okay, Rumor, you were with King on that escort, weren't you? That was an awesome job you did out there. These rogues have been pestering us for a while now, and it's time that the LSF put a stop to them. Be careful, though. We believe that the rogues have a fortified base somewhere near Pittsburgh, which we kind of already knew. So yeah, sometimes rumors will have to do with recent events in the story.
Interesting.
Alright, so let's go back out to the shipyard. The only ship that we can buy here is the Rhino freighter. Now these freighters, in terms of vehicles you might be familiar with here on Earth, I would say that they're more like a U-Haul van than they are an 18-wheeler. If that makes any sense. The big convoy that we were escorting in the opening mission is more like the 18-wheeler. You can do this game in a freighter. I have done it before. Other people have done it before. It takes a lot longer. So we're going to be sticking to fighters in this Let's Play. So we could buy the ship because apparently our trade-in and probably some of the equipment on our ship, the value would equal that of the freighter. It's possible, you have to be careful though, it's possible that you can trade stuff in for a ship and then not have any money to put any weapons on it, which Could be bad. I suppose you could run some cargo back and forth to make a little money to buy some weapons in that instance, but it's just something to be aware of. Okay, our mission is to meet King in space, so that is what we're going to do. Alright, it's believed that the Liberty Rogue attack on the transports was staged from a base somewhere in the Pittsburgh debris field. So we're going to assist King in locating that base. LSF Intel has classified this mission as medium risk. Be interested to see the risk scale documents. Anyway, the reward is 3,500 credits, which we are still in desperate need of money. So, we'll go on the mission.
There you are. 4 LSF wings from Fort Bush are searching the debris field for the rogue base. They've already taken prisoners. I'm uploading the coordinates for our search pattern. We'll rendezvous with another wing of fighters for our patrol. Hold on, there they are.
Gamma 6, Delta Patrol reports no hostile contacts.
Tell them to keep looking. One way or another, we'll find where those rogues are hiding.
Okay, so we're going to enter formation with these guys, just like we did before. We're going to patrol the area looking for the base. We don't actually have to do anything. We're just kind of along for the ride at the moment. So let's see what happens here. Now we're going to talk more about some of the controls.
After the attack on our transport, the LSF has dispatched 4 wings to help us track down where these rogues are coming from. They gotta have a secret base around here, and this time, we'll find it.
Yeah.
Mayday, mayday! This is prison ship XT-19. We're under attack. To all Liberty patrols, please respond!
All units, change course to intercept. I'm uploading a waypoint. This is LSF Patrol Gamma 6. We're on an intercept course and approaching your position. Over.
Acknowledge Gamma 6. We're under attack by multiple rogue fighters. We have fires on several decks, and our defenses are failing.
Understood. Hang on.
We're going to talk more about the controls and some of the mechanics of the game here once we get to a little stopping point in the storyline, which we will very soon, and be permitted to do kind of free roam missions for a little while. I'll be able to tell you about more of those things when I'm not trying to worry about not talking over
We're taking heavy damage. Get
the
these guys
characters
off
here.
us.
There she is. She's hurt bad. Everyone, break formation and engage.
Roger that. I have enemy target in my sights.
Alright, same story here. We just need to eliminate the
I've been acquired.
enemies. As you can see, our new weapons are doing a lot more damage now. We're going to hit the tractor beam every time that we destroy one, because we can collect things that are worth money or that might be useful to us.
Alert! We're picking up several new hostile contacts.
Damn it, more pirates. Trent, defend the prison ship at all costs.
Yeah, we're kind of already doing that. Yeah, these new guns are great. They are really doing the job. Much better than the guns we started out with. Oh, more pirates.
I have enemy target in my sights. Enemy has me under fire.
Now, we're in a light fighter right now.
I've got one trying to get a lock on me.
And we'll probably switch to heavy fighters later on in the story, once we get some more money, and once we get to places where particular fighters are sold. There's certain fighters, there's a wide variety of ships in the game, but there's certain fighters that I particularly like, and that's the ones I'm going to use.
Yeah, that was the last one.
You did it! The radar is clear.
XT-19, what is your status? Over.
Fires are contained. We lost life support to several decks, but we're all right. Over.
Acknowledged. Is there any way we can assist you?
Negative. Repair crews from Pittsburgh are on the way. You came just in time.
Glad we could help. Epsilon Wing, stay here in case more rogues show up. Trent and I will continue the search on our own.
Affirmative. Good luck.
I'm uploading new coordinates. Trent, take the lead.
Alright, so this time, King is going to enter formation with us, so we're responsible for navigating to the waypoints. So we're going to select the waypoint and hit our cruise engines. I'll talk about that later and what those are, and we're going to hit the autopilot to the waypoint. And there's a distance reading that tells us how far away it is. We'll probably find some more
The
enemies here
rogue
in a
base
minute.
must be around here. They'd never attack something as big as a prison ship too far away from their hideout.
Mayday! This is LSF Beta 4. I'm under attack and need assistance.
This is LSF Patrol Gamma 6. We hear you, Beta 4. Where are you? Over.
Near the edge of the debris field. I have several rogue ships on my tail. I can't shake them. My shields are failing.
All right, Trent, let's take these guys out.
Alright. So we're going to try to rescue this ship here.
I picked my
That
target.
is
Closing
a
in.
friend of ours, apparently. And is in trouble. Now, yeah, more combat. There's a lot of combat in this game. You know, if you're not a fan of dogfighting, the story mode of this game is not for you. The nice thing about some of the modifications, like the Discovery mod or the Crossfire mod, is that there are other things that you can do kind of from the get-go. Especially in the Discovery mod, you don't ever have to fight if you really don't want to. There are always other ways to make money and buy ships and things like that. But in the story, you know, there's just going to be a lot of combat. Don't worry, we'll have a lot more variety in our enemies very soon.
Beta 4, what is your status?
The ship is holding together. Barely.
Where's the rest of your wing?
Gone. We were sweeping through the debris field and ran into heavy fire inside a dense particle cloud.
That's it. You must have been close to their base. Can you show us where you were?
I'm uploading the coordinates now. My systems are fried, and I have a coolant leak. I'm headed back to Pittsburgh.
Good luck, Beta 4.
Thanks. To you as well.
Let's go. Head to the coordinates.
Ah, the coolant leak, the bane of all spacecraft. That and the exploding control panel seem to kill a lot of people in science fiction TV shows and movies. You would think that circuit breaker technology would be much better than it
Trent,
is.
I think this is it. I'm gonna call in for some backup. To all units, this is Gamma 6. We have a potential location of the rogue base. Converge on the following coordinates.
This is Alpha 1, acknowledged. We'll rendezvous at the coordinates. Over.
This is Delta 1, Leader. We're on the far side of Pittsburgh. Changing course to your location. Over.
Wait, I've got something. Incoming rogue fighters, get ready. Trent, I read no more hostiles. They're fleeing into the field.
Gamma 6, this is LSF Alpha 1. What's your status?
The rogue base must be in the cloud ahead. Trent, take the lead.
Alright,
Understood.
so we're going to fly to this mission waypoint. I'm not going to bother with autopilot because it's so close. We'll just have to turn it right back off.
There!
So
The
we're gonna
rogue
do it
base.
manually.
To all units, this is Gamma 6. We've confirmed the location of the rogue base. I'm transmitting new coordinates. All units, I can make out 2 defense platforms and an armored depot. We'll need torpedoes to take it out. Over. Delta Wing is carrying torpedoes. They're on their way, Trent. We can't take out the base. Their armor is too strong, but we can soften up their defenses by taking out the platforms. Let's go. Trent, look out. More pirate ships closing in fast. I hope those reinforcements get here soon.
Alright, so we can definitely die here. I have cut my engines, and I'm using the game's very basic Newtonian flight engine. Whoop. So it's the best way to deal with these weapons platforms. Otherwise,
One to go.
you're kind of a sitting duck for their weapons. With fighters, I generally like to stay in regular flight mode. But with these weapons platforms, it's a little bit different. And they'll
Second
go
platform
down.
is down. Where are these torpedo bombers?
Alright, the weapons platforms are down. We're going
This is
to
LSF
re-engage
Delta
regular
1.
flight.
We're making our torpedo run at the station. Over.
Good to see you guys. Let's finish them off.
We are taking some damage. So now the only thing that's left is the base.
Got visual. Weapons are hot.
And we really can't do any real damage to it.
Torpedoes away.
Great shot, Delta Leader.
Our pleasure, Gamma 6. We couldn't have done it without you.
Alright, base is down.
That was the last of them.
Gamma 6, we've got it from here. All units, secure the area.
Good work, Trent. Let's get clear. I'm uploading coordinates for Pittsburgh to your neural net. Let's go.
Alright, so now we again just follow the waypoint which we have targeted. We hit F2, engage our cruise engines, and get over there as fast as it is possible to from this area. Now if you hit F6, you get your nav screen, and you can see that we are, see if I can zoom in on
Great
this.
work back there, Trent. Not bad for a rookie.
Way out in the wilds here.
Something tells me I'm going to be seeing a lot more of you in the future. What we did here today will hopefully put a dent in the growing crime problem we've been having in this system. Maybe now we can focus our full attention on the Order and anyone who supports them. Schultzky's assassination can't go unpunished.
Yeah, we were way off the trade lanes out
Trent.
in the...
Junie just sent me a message on the secure channel. Change of plans. I need to divert. Look, if you land on Pittsburgh, talk to one of the deep space reps. They'll have something lined up for you. Meanwhile, I'm transferring your payment now. Thanks for your help. See you around.
Yeah, we were way off the trade
Trent,
lanes.
this is Junie. Good job. King just told me how impressed he was with you. Hope this wasn't too much for your first assignment. I wanted to meet up with you, but the attack on Schultzky has everyone rattled. President Jacoby's ordered a full investigation to determine what can be done about the Order. It'll likely mean more work for us soon. Meanwhile, why don't you spread your wings a bit? Familiarize yourself with the New York system. Maybe see what work you can pick up. I'll be in touch. Junie out.
Okay, so basically, it's hard to get a word in edgewise in this game. Yeah, we were way off the trade lanes there, out in kind of the wilds of the system, which a lot of things are going to happen there, and even when you get into free mode, it's worth exploring the systems, even after the storyline is over with as well. Now, basically, we have been cut loose for the moment. We've been told to see what we can do and around the system, and so well, that's what we're going to do. Now the yeah, we can't leave the New York system right now. That comes a little bit later, but basically the first thing that we're going to do is
Your request to land is granted.
we're going to land on the planet, and then we'll kind of go over some of the you know, how the free roam parts of the game work when you're in the story mode. So we'll land on the planet, skip the animation, skip this animation. Okay. Now, we were able to tractor in some things during that last mission, so you should always look and see what you have. Okay, we have 1 scrap metal and 1 food ration. Well, glad we did that. Let's see if we... you can also tractor in equipment, so let's see if we tractored in any equipment. I don't think we did. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. But what I do want to do is I want to upgrade our shield, and we have plenty of money to do it with. It's almost always worth the money to upgrade your shield. Alright, so we've done that. And, okay, so... Junie wants us to explore the system, do some... just do whatever it is that we want to do until she has more work for us. What does that mean in terms of the gameplay? What that means is that we are free to make money any way that we want to. Now, if you look at your status screen, it will tell you what your next level requirement is. Now, what it doesn't tell you, but what this really means is that when we reach, we have our current net worth is $11,592. That's the value of the money in our pocket, the value of our ship, the value of all of our equipment. That's your net worth. When our net worth reaches $16,296, we will get to our next level. Very good chance another story mission will pop up for us to do. Now, if you look over here, you can see, oh, we've killed 20 people. Boy, that's morally satisfying. But if you look over here, you can see that we have met people from a number of other factions now, so our reputation section has expanded. We're in really good with the Liberty Security Force, the Liberty Navy. We're in pretty good with Interspace Commerce, the Liberty Police, and Deep Space Engineering. We're neutral with several factions, including the Rhineland Military and Border World Exports, that's a corporation, the Bounty Hunters Guild, which is exactly what it sounds like, and the Liberty Rogues don't like us very much, probably because we've killed 20 of them. Every time you kill a ship from a particular faction, your reputation with them will go down just a little bit. Your reputation with people who don't like them will go up just a little bit. If you accomplish a mission for a particular faction, your reputation will go up even more. How do you know who likes who and who, doesn't like who? Well, you can click on any of these factions. So let's click on the Liberty Rogues, and we see that their allies are the Lane Hackers and the Outcasts. These are 2 other criminal organizations. The Lane Hackers are the hacking group I mentioned in the intro, and the Outcasts are actually the drug cartel. Their enemies are House Police, so any police force from any country, House Militaries, House Corporations, Bounty Hunters, and Xenos. The Xenos, nobody likes the Xenos. I mean that literally. Nobody likes the Xenos. They're a terrorist organization that is very xenophobic, hence their name. So, if we do things against the Liberty Rogues, the Lane Hackers and Outcasts are probably not going to like us very much either. But the House Police, House Militaries, House Corporations, Bounty Hunters, and Xenos will actually like us a little bit more. So, that's how the reputation system works. Now, I just spent all that time telling you how the reputation system works, and the next thing I'm going to tell you is that it kind of doesn't matter in the story mode. Events during the story, you can carefully craft your reputation however you want it to be in this game, but events in the story will cause your reputation to undergo great shifts at certain specified points, no matter what you do. So my advice to anybody playing through the story mode is basically don't worry about what your reputation is very much until the story is over. Then that's when you really want to pay more attention to it, because the story is going to hijack your reputation from time to time to to get the factions mad at you that need to be mad at you, and the factions happy with you that need to be happy with you for story related purposes. So we need to set about making some money so we can get to the next story mission. So how do we do that? Well, let's go to the bar. That's where missions, combat missions are typically found. Now, if we were piloting a freighter, we would just mainly go to the commodities dealer and try to, buy low and sell high. So this gentleman here could give us a job. that guy will talk to us, but he doesn't have anything of value to say. And the bartender has more information. Let's talk to the bartender. Have you heard the news about Schultzky? He was attacked right here in Liberty. No matter what the news tells you, I hear the LSF knows exactly who did it, but won't tell us. They probably also know who destroyed Freeport 7. I wonder what they're trying to cover up. So kind of a story-related one there. So this guy can give us a job offer. Difficulty, a rating of 1, that's the lowest. Reward 2100. He wants us to go destroy a particular member of the Liberty Rogues. It's a combat mission. We're going to decline it, mostly because I think we could probably get something that pays a little bit more. Not much more, but we can. Alright. We could, let's do this one instead. It pays us $150 more. Now, these jobs don't pay very much. That's because of where we are. When we get into other systems where the difficulty kind of goes up a little bit, the mission rewards will go up as well. Some of the hardest missions can pay over 100,000 credits for a single mission, but those are way out on those missions are way out on the frontier. And right now we are literally in the center of human civilization in this part of space, and this is one of the safest places, as dangerous as it may seem. This is one of the safest places around. So, you know, the missions don't pay that much, but we're going to accept this job. Okay, and now it wants us to launch to space, which we will do next time. When we come back, we'll do these free roam missions, and I'll explain more about some of the game mechanics that we haven't had a chance to do because we've been absorbed in the story, and I'm sure it'll be fun.